Thank you very much, Bob. Bob Friedank established the Long Beach Tea Party several months ago, joining our great colleagues in Rockville Center, Massapequa, the CSA out in Suffolk, Roslyn, and wherever tea parties meet. We try to bring topics that are important for those that are striving to restore America to its greatness, starting with our local communities, but certainly with a global picture as well. I also thank the Long Beach Public Library for their hospitality in allowing us to meet here. Many hundreds of years ago, the rocky cliffs in Greece, in a mountain pass called Thermopylae, the forces of the West, the hoplites of Sparta, and the mighty forces of Great Persia, the international army assembled for a terrible battle, popularized in the movie 300. And in those days, the West and the Persians were glaring at each other, ready for mortal combat. Well, we are not on the edge of the rocky cliffs of Thermopylae, but we're very much on the edge of our seats. Perhaps we're on the precipice of a terrible regional war or a world war. And this is the threat of Iran. Blow off the history books and the desert dust that have settled on the tomes written of those great conflicts of the past, and even blow off the recent history of the terrible humiliation and pain of 1979 and our hostage situation in Iran, and look deeply into the values of the people of Persia, the people of Iran, at this moment of history, those that wish to liberate their country. I've had the great privilege of joining MEK and many of his colleagues in different venues, the United Nations, before Congress in Washington, D.C., and in Paris, France, where many of the resistance meet to speak, to meet, and most of all, to listen to a chilling tale of what's happening in Iran, to listen to a stunning tale of what that resistance is doing, and hearing, hopefully, a happy conclusion of what the resistance will mean to Iran, to the United States, and to the world. So I introduce to you MEK.
Good evening, everybody. In 20th century, the human in the world facing the most dangerous fascist Nazis. The address was in Germany, and the person in the charge was Adolf Hitler. In 24th century, the human facing the most dangerous enemy in the history of the human, Islamic fundamentalism. Islamic fundamentalism address is Tehran, Iran. The person in the charge is the Ayatollahs for last 32 years. Why they are in the power? Why the people of Iran, after 7,000 years history, they cannot bring them down? The reason is only one answer: the history. Adolf Hitler by himself cannot do what he did to the human. What he did was the appeasement of Mr. Chamberlain. On those days, Chamberlain appeased Adolf Hitler and make a time for him. He established the most dangerous organization that attacked to the world. General de Gaulle, from the first day, he was opposing. He tried to stop. He tried to wake up the human, and the government have a strong policy against this killer. In same time, Mr. Adolf Hitler wrote the book, Peace. It still is in library, you can go get it. He shows he's a peace lover. In the 21st century, Ayatollahs of Iran, with the name of the justice, with the name of the Palestinians' right, going to Palestine, establish Hamas, going in Lebanon, establish Hezbollah. Going in Iraq, establish Nouri government on the power. And what the world did against that? The world just appeased from the first day. Iran Gate, Colonel North, go to Iran, cold, cake, Bible. Welcome to the dialogue. The resistance of Iran and the Iranian people try for over 3 decades, with 120,000 of them get killed, executed, tortured, raped, gouging the eyes out, hands cut the fingers, hand. They try to stop these dictators. What the world did, just appease them. With a lot of blood that my brother and sister paid for the freedom, and find out Iranian government is hiding 18 years nuclear facility. They brought it out. Me and my colleague Ali Reza Jafarzadeh and Sona Samsami in the Washington DC, we brought it to the news. That was August 2003. It's about 7-8 years is passing, still is talking, appeasing. Try to bring to that point, still we have all the option on the table to dialogue with them, to discuss with them. Hezbollah get stronger, Hamas get stronger, Mr. Jimmy Carter and Clinton go to Palestine, help the Hamas come on the power. Iranian government by the Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, try to go to 32 days war against Israel. They just push the button and send the missiles to the Israel. They don't know where it goes, but it goes. Just make the war. End of the war, what happened? Iranian government go to Lebanon with the suitcase of the dollars beside in the CNN. $12,000 cash, every single home get attacked. Right now in Afghanistan, the biggest shelter of Al-Qaeda by the report of the State Department and CIA, it is Iran. We have a tape about those matters. I would like to have it on the screen. We see it together. And the end of that, if you would like, we will discuss about the solution and what should we do. Please.